Good morning, San Antonio. Actually, everybody in the world. I'm in San Antonio, back home after traveling a couple weeks, visiting time or spending time with friends and family. We enjoyed some good times, and I really just worked a bunch remotely. It's a blessing and a curse to drive and be able to work anywhere, and then you end up working anywhere and everywhere. So, anyways, back at it. While we were gone, FlutterFlow sort of released a V2 of DreamFlow. Really excited about where this is sort of going. Um, and I talked with Abel this past week and just reiterated that to him. Um, it seems really exciting, and I want to like know and understand maybe um, all the possibilities of DreamFlow. What's possible, right? Like you can import a new, or soon you can import a new Flutter code base into the project, and you get a visual editor. You have the ability to. I'm going to go ahead and share my DreamFlow screen, um, and we're going to try to the goal is that we try to build something that we can all be proud of and we can utilize. So you can do a whole bunch of stuff with DreamFlow. Like you can connect a database, um, you can deploy to the app stores really easily. It seems you can utilize packages from PubDev. You can also utilize images to help give context to DreamFlow to create things that are very specific. So I don't know, I have this idea for an app and I prompted it earlier this week. I wasn't really thrilled with the results, but I only prompted it on functionality. I did not prompt it on design. And since I'm a designer, that's sort of important to me, right? I'm going to judge most things based off of, hey, the functionality, but also like how can you make it look good, right? Like, help me with this, or how can I make it look good? Because that's the beauty of DreamFlow potentially is that it doesn't matter how it looks when it first pops out, you get to adjust it and adapt it through visual editing. Now, I haven't got the visual editing to work, and I don't know if it's on me or what, but um, I had a problem with my first project, this harvest flow. So, but I started on the free plan with that. That was like last week. So I'm going to start with a whole new one, and I'm going to let's go to let's um let's go to PubDev. Right, I saw John do this earlier this week, and Shad CN, right? Shad CN. Is there a package here? Yes, there is. Discontinued. Okay, this one. All right, so let's just go ahead. Let's try to use this. Um, and let's prompt this. So the app that I want to build, and we're going to see if this works, right? We're going to try to see if it works. Is going to be a grocery list app, right? I know there's some grocery list apps out there. I've never really been happy. I don't know. Like, is it bad to say I hate downloading random apps? But I do. I would rather build them though. So I always get a block of text via text message from my wife with the grocery list. And typically I just turn it into a notes, like an Apple Notes, and it's annoying because then I have to like go through and make it a checklist and do all this. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Also, I want to like have a history of my grocery shopping, right? Like pretty simple stuff. Dude, I also thought about like a home management. We came back from our travels and had two. So sorry, I won't sidetrack. Grocery list app, paste a block of text, convert it, parse it into a to do list, and categorize the topics. So I'm going to say, I would like to create an application that allows me to, um, yeah, actually, I'm going to say a grocery list application, create a grocery list application that allows me to create a list by pasting a block of text into the app. I would like for the app to parse this text into a to-do list and categorize the options. I would like the style. Sorry, I don't know what other vibe coders do when they prompt. I'm just typing and saying all of this stuff out. So like the style to match the Shad CN framework for now. You can utilize this dev package here. Um, okay, so this is the premise of my app. I guess I'm going to give it a little more context. I would also like to save grocery lists and view the history of my shopping. Hopefully this will give the context like we need like a home screen that has a list of my past lists and then a detail screen. Like I'll just give them that context. Um, the main screens of the app would be the home screen with list with my past lists with my list history, a an ability to create a new list, view the list and complete items, and a profile screen. All right. I think that's a lot. That's a pretty good prompt, or a pretty lengthy prompt. We gave it what we want. We gave it the style that we want. And then we gave it a little more context around the premise of the application. So we'll see. I mean, this may not work at all. But this is a fun little interaction they have here. I do like it. What I've noticed with like the past, I really do like this. Cody did a great job. Just absolutely amazing on these micro interactions. But yeah, what what I liked with the last DreamFlow, which I think they've brought over here, and they don't really have creative names, but hey, whatever. Harvest list, I had Harvest Flow. Really do like this. It DreamFlow takes a little bit longer than tools like Lovable or Bolt, but when we were designing our workout application, in my opinion, DreamFlow gave a little bit more creative. Uh, little more creativity to the design or that overall application, whereas Lovable and Bolt like really did play off of existing frameworks and just spit out basically UI that like looked exactly like most other vibe coded applications. Mm, so we can see what it's doing here. And if you guys are commenting on YouTube, sorry, I'm not getting them on Restream for some reason. So most of my people are on Twitter right now. Um, I may not be getting those messages either, but or you could just be pretty bored with this because it's just watching a screen do something. It's not really me doing anything. I'm drinking my coffee, and we're chatting about fun things. So, in other news, right? Like FlutterFlow is still improving their product. My conversation with him, he was like, "We still have to sort of, well, I mean, there's a bunch of users and there's so many use cases. And in the end, what I told him was, in the end, everything will end visually, right? Like, uh, it's not like this is great. DreamFlow is definitely in the right direction, right? They have to sort of build these tools that can compete with Lovable Bolt, all these other things. Because a lot of the users of FlutterFlow, the benefit of FlutterFlow is speed and accessibility, right? I don't know how to code. I can build a bunch of apps. I've built a bunch of apps with FlutterFlow. Now with AI tools, like, yeah, I can build other apps. Now, a lot of the tools you can get like 70% of the way there, which is what people said about FlutterFlow in the early days as well. And then they've done a really good job of bringing that along. I'm working with a full dev team on multiple projects right now that are building out very complex features in code, and then we're just using GitHub. I believe that the team aspect of FlutterFlow is really, really killer. Just really empowering the entire team. And so these vibe code tools, I haven't quite done that yet, right? Like, you can't really like all jump in the same project and all build towards the same goal. I really love what FlutterFlow is doing with the branching, and uh, I know some people online have mentioned the performance of FlutterFlow. I haven't. I mean, I've noticed like a few things crash when I try to access the top menu to sort of generate a test mode. But beyond that, like performance is great for me, and I'm in larger projects like 120 plus page component projects, and it seems to be working pretty fine. We are I'm just now like tweaking and fine tuning that prayer app. It's live on the App Store. I haven't got to the place where I'm super comfortable with uh, publicly launching it, just because I want to tweak it. I'm doing everything I tell founders not to do. I want to make it really easy to share, and I'm working with a dev on my team to sort of uh, and sorry if I'm talking off topic here. We're just sort of waiting. This is sort of vibe coding. This is what vibe coding is, just waiting for AI to do everything. So I can talk about things that I love. The prayer app. I'm really trying to get like deep links and the ability to like share with your contacts, which we have. The ability for that contact to then, join the app and download the app, dive in, and sort of be friends or be connected with the person that invited them. We're almost there on that. And then, really, I mean, the core functionality of the app as an individual user is there. We have journeys and we have prayers, and you can create a prayer list. It's a lot of fun, man. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy tweaking it, um, and enjoy using it. So that's beneficial. But all right, so it's developing. Back to DreamFlow. We are building the user interface for the home screen, displaying the list history, new list creation screen with text input, the list viewing screen with interactive items, the profile screen. Okay, develop core logic for parsing pasted text into structured grocery lists. That's great. See, I would have to like, you can do this in FlutterFlow. You can use a custom function, or you could. I did this with our church calls application. We took a body of JSON, and I parsed it into a data type, and then I, formatted that data type how I actually wanted it. Actually, no, it wasn't even JSON. It was like literally a block of text. It was a string, and it was just a large string of text, and it just had like AI user. So I just had it say, hey, wherever it says AI, parse it into this. Whenever it says user, parse it into this. Split it into a list of data types, and it did it perfectly. And then I was able to create sort of a fun little chat history or transcript history in our FlutterFlow project. So you can do these things. You can't like parse data more or less in FlutterFlow with the custom code pilot, but it's sort of fun to have AI do it all from the beginning and hook up the functionality. So we'll see if this actually works. It is taking a while. As you can see, we've been on here for 13 minutes. I started this maybe around minute 5. So it's 8 minutes of just doing stuff. Elder marks. I mean, maybe you're experiencing bugs. I have been building every day in FlutterFlow, and uh, I've not experienced those bugs. So I think whenever a platform gets larger, and more dependencies happen, and the more freedom that you give users, right, you can utilize more packages, more dependencies, and all those things relate to the underlying infrastructure of FlutterFlow, the more bugs you're going to have. So, I mean, it's just sort of like a product of the freedom that you have in FlutterFlow. But I, like I said at the beginning of this chat, I've had a couple issues where FlutterFlow crashes, but I really haven't experienced major stoppages or major breaking in my FlutterFlow apps. And I'm building stuff with Firebase, stuff with Supabase. We're doing stuff with total custom code with SQL, Light, and Yeah, I just haven't. So yeah, yeah, I think they're on this way, elder marks. So this is the comment. I think they should let us choose the version to our project. Yes. So there actually is a new option in the settings that allows you to choose the FlutterFlow version, I think. Um, and so I'm guessing they are sort of going to go that way where they do allow you to choose the Flutter version. Okay, cool. Sorry. Back from FlutterFlow into my grocery list app, DreamFlow. Nice. This isn't bad. Let's see. We have create, we have profile. Okay, so we have this. I don't love the design of this. Uh, you can like barely tell that this is a um, input, right? Accessibility, but it's not bad, right? I like what they're doing here. This is very my style. Having opacity on certain things. I'll probably make these all neutral colors, and then the completed should be green, right? The other two should probably be like a blue and a yellow or something like that. But here's a profile, harvest list. Let's see, we have a little pop up there, made with love for organized shopping. Okay, I'm going to now maybe have ChatGPT come up with a list. Oh, we'll just use this. We'll load sample data. All right, boom, sweet. Hey, this isn't bad. Meat and seafood, bakery. Yeah, okay. Let's save that list. And there you go. You have produce, you have dairy. Hey, that is not bad, actually. This is really nice. Like I said, I think the results of this are super good. Now, it is a one prompt, and DreamFlow does give us the ability to adjust things. I do like this modern UI. Preview starting. See, this is the thing that is common with these DreamFlow apps. Let's try to refresh. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Total lists active. I love that it has a status, and I can complete these things. Nice. Hey, it does it automatically. This is sweet. Okay, cool. I'm not mad with this initial stuff. No, not at all. Uh, show completed. Shopping complete. Whoa. Okay, I completed that one. Well, let's just go ahead. Nice. We will example chicken breasts. Let's say paste your grocery list here. All right. We can just load sample data again. Let's just do that. Yep. Boom. All right. We're going to just create the list. There you go. I should have renamed it. Yeah, I don't know what that preview starting is, but I wonder if I can rename this. Oh. All right. Boom, boom. Yep. Nice. This is great. It has a total overall progress and then progress for each category. I really love that. Nice. Um, not, I mean, some of this design is like whatever, but like I'm not a huge fan. I love this. I don't know if I need this. Maybe I have this like icon over here. But yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's see what we can do. Let's go to inspect mode. This should give us the ability to select things and to copy them. I wonder if I can drag and drop them. I can, let's see. Okay, theme color. I like that. Size, maybe we change this to like 16. Okay, well, 24. I don't know. It doesn't work. The icon does not work. 120. Nothing. All right. I don't really know. Color. Oh, there it is. It just takes a little bit, I guess. Um, gray. So you can sort of do this. All right. Let's see if we can change here. We have theme styles over here. I really do like this. I want to change the typographic family though, and it's not necessarily giving me that ability, right? Typography, family, yeah, nothing. Okay. Let's go to light mode here. Do we have light mode? We don't have light mode. Dark mode. See, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, padding, margin. So these are constants, it seems. So where are my constants stored? We have widgets, we have assets. Let's try to, I like this widget tree. So some of these things are like, they're very similar, right, to a visual development platform. Um, see, there's a container there, container here. I don't know what an inkwell is, but I know that's something. So we have constraints. We don't have a border on this, but we do have a border on this container. Maybe this is the container that we have. Yep. Cool. Border. Box shadow. Let's see if we have a gradient. Nice. Okay. All right. I don't want a gradient, but we'll just remove that. We don't need the gradient. But that's nice that it does adjust. Let's see. Let's try to change this style. We have alignment here. I wonder. See, this is where I got lost last time. Text style. I don't know, dude. I don't know code, so like, could I just have a drop down of, is this okay? Here you go. This is what I want right there. All right, I don't mind that. I don't mind that option, right? Switch to code view. Yep, very nice. Let's go ahead and change the color. Do we have it selected? I want to change this color to system or theme. I hate materials. I absolutely freaking hate. I hate materials naming structures. It is literally the worst naming structure in all of the world. Like I just don't. I mean, it's makes sense when you are in it, but like I don't know, dude. Some bogus person came up with it. They're like, yeah, this is okay. Project has two errors. App preview may not be up to date. See, so I had this issue yesterday where some colors or like literally something I changed in the visual editor caused a bug. And so like I wasn't able to view the changes. Um, complete. Okay, so we'll see this. I had to like go into the code and delete what I did, which was just like change the color. So maybe this is a bug in DreamFlow. I mean, I do like the UI overall. I think Cody did a great job. I think the dev team did awesome. I love this canvas. You know, like I love this. Always have. Um, we sort of did something like this for uh, some additional FlutterFlow work with variables during my last time there. So yeah, it's gonna be it's pretty cool. All right, let's see what this little button is. Screenshot added. Oh, nice. Sweet. So you can screenshot, you can add that to the chat. Awesome. I actually don't need this. I would like I'm gonna prompt it, right? We tried visual editing to basically no avail, I guess. Not very little avail. Um, let's see if we can, we'll come out here. Let's try to maybe change this color so we can inspect now. Hey, we'll chat with this, and I'll go ahead and add this screenshot. Okay, it's the whole screenshot. All right. Attach image. Nice. All right. Could we make the 3 blocks up top be more neutral and almost glass-like? I would like the completed block to have accents of green. And I would like the text to be left aligned. Cool. All right. And this is another problem with a lot of vibe code tools is you give it a prompt and then it sort of rebuilds everything. So I'm interested in seeing how this sort of rebuilds only what I gave it instructions to rebuild, hopefully. Um, okay, response complete. Well, it hasn't done anything. So let's see. Da 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 da. Dependencies, bonus fix. Okay. It didn't do anything. Yeah, let's just go in here and let's see, I guess. Where is this color coming from? Probably coming from this. Okay, so let's dive into this container, I guess. Can I dive into this container? How do I get this? All right, this is the home screen. This is the build section. Row, build stat card, build stat card. All right, dude. Container. Height constraints, border, solid. Okay, let's see if we can do. Man, I hate that there's no like alternate. Come on now. Like this is just a so I hate it. Like I'm sorry, I hate it. I cannot at all. I cannot with that. Um, and let's see, we have to write now. I can't even add a. Can you not add a? I do like this switch. I would. I don't want to write out my box shadow. I mean, maybe a developer knows this, but I don't. I don't remember any of this stuff. Why would I? There's no need to remember this. There's not. There should be an easy way to just do a box shadow. In my opinion. Sorry. Shape, rectangle, circle. Yeah. I guess we could try a circle, see what it does to update. Nope, fixed with AI. So my even as I'm editing this, I'm not able to get I run into some bugs. Okay. We'll see. Man, this is vibe coding. So 30 minutes in. We do have a really nice functioning product, mainly from the initial prompt. So that's nice. It would be nice to, oh, I should have inspect mode on, right? I'm going to ask it, ooh, uh-oh, what's going on? Okay, cool. Okay, tool check if the error is fixed. Nice. I mean, I like the legibility of all this stuff. I think they've done a really nice job. They have a new chat, start a new thread with agent. Okay, I like that. You can maybe have like a context-driven chat. Okay. Can we change? I'm going to ask it to change the typography because I would like to change the typography of my application. Please use Fig Tree for the headers and instrument sans for all paragraph or body text. Okay, we're gonna see. Correct. Manage plan. What the? Dude, I got the hobby. No, this shouldn't be. Seriously, dude? 100 credits a month. I used up 100 credits in 30 minutes of work. Okay, well, that's not a. Not looking great. Not looking great. All right. Okay. Well, that's not fun. I have to upgrade now, and I just got. I mean, this app works. I mean, I could launch it, but I don't know how I used up 100 credits in 5 prompts. I mean, literally, I think I had 5 or 6 prompts. All right, cool. Not a great experience, in all honesty. I apologize. Love you, FlutterFlow. But the credits thing, and this is just has to do with a lot of vibe coding tools, you know. But I was able to get decently farther on Lovable than this. So, I mean, okay, look, I'll upgrade because um, it's 50 bucks. All right, I'm not, like, if I hired a developer, if I hire a developer, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. If I hire a developer to build this, I would have spent way more uh, than yeah, I would have spent way more than 50 bucks. So, in all honesty, it's like whatever. You're going to spend that. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get this in. Okay, log into your customer portal. Great. Blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm doing some Stripe stuff in the background here. Update subscription. Um, yeah, update subscription. We want the. Oh, they have a bunch. They have 150 million tokens. Nice, nice. Okay, I'm gonna do. I will do the ultra. So I'll spend 100 bucks per month. All right, we'll see. I'll probably. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this, but we'll see. Got to up that ARR, right? Um, all right, 100 per month. We have 550 tokens. When dealing with tokens, I would always like lean on thousands rather than hundreds. It just sounds a lot better. Like just times that thing, times it by 10 or something. Okay, cool. Now we're back at Harvest Flow. Let me check my Ultra plan. Nice. So it did update. I'm gonna reshare my screen. Harvest list. All right. I'm gonna copy and paste. Right. This one. No, dude, I already did that. Already. All right. We're just gonna refresh this. Hopefully, it doesn't take forever. Um, all right, we'll see. Because my plan is the Ultra. So, all right. I need like I think I need to know how many credits go into this stuff. I think Carol mentioned that test stuff out is really prohibitive. John, yeah, I mean, I do agree, right? Like, I do agree. I think that it would be nice to get a little further um, with the basic credits, essentially. And I think everybody and their mom is in agreement with you, Jack, because this is really right. We don't need AI to do everything, right? Like I don't need AI to change the style of these top cards. I don't need AI to change the typography. Like I can do this in FlutterFlow very easily. It's one click. But the functionality of this, right? Like I love this. Like I don't want to do all of this manual stuff. I want to tweak stuff. And as a designer, I want to tweak the design a lot. But like, the functionality behind this is super cool, and it would take me it would take me the full hour for sure to do that, and it did it in, like, 12 minutes. So, pretty sick, and I agree with you. I think everybody wants this. Okay, sorry. Everybody on Twitter wants this. I don't know what their actual users want, but like I said at the very beginning, I think visual development is the platform forward. So, however, like FlutterFlow has an excellent visual development platform. Visual development, okay, gives you the ability, multiple users in there, adjust stuff without code or with code, depending on your variation. Now, FlutterFlow did have this playground, which looked very similar. The concept was similar to this, where you had widget tree, FlutterFlow, and then code on the right. Um, and so like something like that, I think would be really good. I think DreamFlow is also really good. The visual development isn't necessarily there. Like it's very hard to actually adjust this style. Like I wasn't able to. It caused bugs, and it's like, well, why does it cause bugs? Maybe it's just a growth thing. So ChatGPT help me create a fully functioning adaptable cart. Mark, that is rough. 5 days. Oof, oof. We do have a live stream about that if you are doing that in FlutterFlow. So We just created a I'm glad that it took you 5 days, actually. It makes me feel a lot better about how long it took me to adjust my cart stuff. We're doing a homestead app, and all right, sweet, love this. I think this typography looks a lot better personally. Um, I'm just on this victory kick, man. I just love it. I like really love it. I use it way too much, but that's life. You always use a font. Okay, let's go ahead again. Like, why do I need to use credits to just adjust this? I don't want this. I want to inspect this. Can I not? Like, can I not? Like, where's this app bar? Here, app bar. All right. Now there should be something that says center. Uh, Actions, right? Bottom, title, leading. Yes, that's fine. Um, Toolbar height, automatically imply leading. Okay, true, false. I don't know. Modifiers. Let's see what we can do. Container opacity, transform, align. Yeah, all right, sweet. Let's do that. Um, all right. I like you. I like this. Okay, Cody. Okay. Let's see. We want center left. Where's my center left? Okay, sort of. Oh, up to date. Project has an error. All right. Yeah, this can't be. But I do like this modifiers. I really like this. I think this is really, really nice, man. So just very good work, FlutterFlow team on that. Really good work. Cool. And then I think what I would like is like the ability maybe to remove this. Uh, I think that would also be super nice. So, okay, app bar center left. I think -1 here would do it. And then, yeah, it just has 2 errors. So, can't be having errors like that I have to have ChatGPT fix. Like this should just work. Um, but everybody knows that. So I'm just saying. Um, DF, I just love learning stuff. Yeah, yeah, dude. Mark, I agree with you 2000%, man. 2000%. Now, to give them some credit, right? They had to. They had to come up with DreamFlow. They had to do something in the realm of this agentic building, agentic uh, generation stuff. And from my knowledge, like, FlutterFlow has a bunch of stuff underlying, a lot of like tweaks you have to make. And so it's easier for agents and for uh, AI to just deal with code more or less, instead of the layer that FlutterFlow has to use. So I think they've improved the AI in FlutterFlow when I can get it to work. Um, I think they are, still focused on FlutterFlow as a platform, but they sort of had to do this, like just the market called for it. The market called for it. But I agree with you. I love FlutterFlow. I love building in FlutterFlow. I think a majority of apps still belong in FlutterFlow. But like this, sort of cool. You can. I don't know if I need. Let's see this item card. I'm trying to see is okay. Item toggled on, off. Nice. Row. Trying to see where my spacing is, or like where this bottom on delete. Cool. I mean, yeah, if I'm a developer, I guess this is super cool. Modifiers. Aha, right here. Yep. Just want it 0. Bottom. Nice. Nice. All right. And I'm going to jump in here. And I think the animated container border radius. Nice. I'm just going to do 0, 0, 0, 0. All right. So this is working. Visual development is working here. Nice. I wonder if the border style width. Ah, bottom. Nice. Okay, this is what I wanted. Individual sides. Yep. Sick, dude. Look at that preview. Very nice work, FlutterFlow, DreamFlow, whatever you want to call yourself. It needs to take effect. Okay. Border radius, border solid. Hey, I want this. I want this to save though. Right? 1 dot dot. No, I do want this to be 1. Okay, and this to be 0. Okay. So how do I make this save? I just want this. Uh, yep. I just want this to save. It's not saving. It just comes back. All right. Well, there's that. Search borders. I guess be cool. Again, drop shadow. I would like to just have the ability. I love this. I mean, I think this is great. This code or visual. I want something here. I want this in the box shadow. I think that's like required, or not required, but it would be nice, right? Um, so here we'll just do theme. Oh, theme colors? Seriously? All right. There you go. And does that update? Uh, all right. There it is. Maybe. Yeah. Come on now. Update in the preview. All right. We'll just refresh. Preview status reloading. Right. Not so bad. Yeah. I really want this border to function like it should. Um, oh, well. All right. That's not the worst thing, I guess. I want this. I'm going to also, let's see, inspect mode. Cool. Let's make sure that this failed to hot. Okay, we'll just hot restart. This isn't so bad. All right, let's see. We're going to turn off inspect mode because I want to go back to this. Right. I want this list to not have padding here. I want it to like fill this space because it's whenever you do borders within borders and padding within padding, you're losing a lot of space. So I just want this, you know, uh, this expandable, or maybe we have no space on these expandables. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to remove that stuff. So let's see what I can do. Can I? No, I want to inspect. I want to inspect. Do not want to interact. This inspect mode, it needs to be like more prominent. Like use an actual white here. I think there needs to be a little more difference. Personally, um, I don't love like part of me is like I love the live app, and then part of me is like, don't give me a live app, give me another preview where I can, interact with the application. Like I don't necessarily need it here. Um, okay, so this is okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Column padding. Nice. I can do 0, 0, 0. Okay. I love that it updates, right? This is exactly what we want right here. Perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Same thing here. And then modifiers. I love that modifier. Um, let's see. Okay. Love these alignment icons. Great work. I'm trying to find animated size. Yep. Where is maybe the size box? No. Item card. I'm trying to find this. Where am I getting this? On end, curve, animation normal. Like I don't necessarily want, maybe it's on this. Border radius, column. Aha, right here, margin. Yes. I thought oh no, I do want margin. I thought Flutter didn't have margin. That's what I was told. All right. Let's see. This container here, 16, margin bottom. Maybe I need 24. Whoa, 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 whoa. 24. Okay, perfect. Okay. Sweet, not bad. And I bet you could do like an is last list. All right, now let's go here. Okay, yeah, I'm not loving this. Well, I don't want this border. I want a divider in between, and then I don't want a border, which we should have. We should have this. Yeah, Luis, right? Like we're working on it. Think it looked better before, but that's not the goal. The goal is that it looks better after you edit it. So let's adjust it. Let's just remove the border for now. Maybe row, inkwell, animated container. See, it all comes back to this border. Let's do a, yeah, let's just do none. I love that you can do separate. Come on now. This border is just not taking effect at all. Dump. No border. Sweet. Awesome, dude. All right. Okay. That's looking a little better, in all honesty. That's what I want. All right. Cool. But yeah, Luis, I agree with you. I think this is a pretty nice um aesthetic. It was a pretty good. This is basically the the original design. So I can come in here and we can add a modifier to align. Yeah, align is what we want. And we'll do center left on the profile or on the app bar. See, this is fixed with AI. Come on. I don't need this shouldn't cause an error. Like editing actual elements shouldn't cause errors, right? I mean, sorry. I know I don't think that's a hot take, but I'm sure I know they're working on it. So you have to understand like the developers at FlutterFlow, DreamFlow are just they're awesome, man. I really enjoy them. Sorry, this is not a hate. None of this stuff is hate. This is just like honest opinion. Yeah, just like I know what they're looking for, and I know that they know what to do. Now I want to see what my plan is like. We just upgraded. Let's see, daily usage credits used 10. 29 days remaining. 10 credits. Okay, not bad. So that's interesting. Maybe yeah, I got 10 credits in the $20 plan. Let's see. True foreground color. I like this transparent. I do want to adjust this. I'm going to add a text style and I'm going to do display large. Of course, see, like this shouldn't cause an error. Okay. This with AI. Like I shouldn't need that to fix AI. I should be able to edit that. Oh well. That's life. But hey, this is not bad, right? Like I could probably launch this. I do want a light mode. I think I will utilize some credits. Um, like I really want to tweak. Yeah, like in FlutterFlow, I could tweak this in minutes, you know. And here I'm having trouble tweaking an app bar, which is a little frustrating. So let's see. Go off inspect profile. Okay, this looks terrible. Um, I mean, I want to be able to adjust this and just like see it. So display medium. Come on. Okay, nice. Um, app bar again. I just want to adjust. I I I just want this align. No, I just want this app bar to align. Position. I don't think I want align. Pretty sure is what I want. I just want a left align. You know, that's all I want. That's all I want. And then I have to fix it. Like really, what I'm using AI for now is just fixing bugs that it caused. That's a little frustrating. Oh well, that's vibe coding though, I guess. Again, I prefer building like Luis said, like Mark said. Sorry, Luis, you didn't say that. I won't put words in your mouth. I prefer building. I like vibe coding or vibe building when it's in line with the vision and structure. But I don't like to give control over everything. Like I love that you can do visual code and agentic here. But like visual is my primary after initial generation. Like, I want to tweak stuff. I want to like adjust things. Like, I love that the functionality is here. This is how I work with developers all the time. They'll hand me a working product that looks terrible, which this didn't really look terrible, but it didn't look personable. Um, and then I will, adjust it, and will, wrap with a line. Okay, it's crazy, dude. Like, why does wrapping with an align? It would be nice if it could tell me. Here, I'm gonna say, can you help me align the headers in the app bar to be aligned left? And what is this? I want to know what this is. And to be my display medium. All right, I'll just have AI do it, I guess. Yes, Luis. I think you joined late. I actually, I ran out of tokens. I was on the $20 a month plan, and I ran out of tokens like after 3 prompts, uh, or four. It was really like 5 prompts. Now, that initial prompt did give me my whole application, right? Like basically everything you see now. So it was a good bit of stuff, right? Like it was cool. Um, but like not having the ability to seriously prompt stuff, like, and then to have AI just like cause problems consistently. I just want this profile to match this. Good morning. I just want it to match that. Like how, like this should be pretty simple. Um, Not difficult. This is not a difficult thing. So cool. Love that. All right, cool. There it is. Left align. The create list didn't do a left aligned. Um, Sweet. And I think I can like inspect now, and I could actually adjust this. So come in here, and I could probably do display small. Yeah, there's that. Okay. I think that looks a little better. I don't know what my home screen is like, but let's just go ahead and make this also um, display small. Perfect. Awesome. Sweet. Okay. Now my create screen, um, we'll select it, and we'll actually give it. Let's see what my last prompt was. Um, See, it would be nice if my prompts were a little more like. Could I get my prompts in this purplish color? Maybe something that helps differentiate it, or just utilize like gray text here. I don't know. Some differentiation. Like I want to know what the AI is doing, and then what I'm doing, what I'm sending. That would be nice. And that bar to be a left line, and be in display small. Again, should not require AI to do this. It should be a 1 to 2 click option. And I'm getting a bug when I try to do this. That's what we were doing on the profile page. We were just getting bugs. So I think we're gonna. I sort of want this to be a screen that like pops up. You know, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this isn't bad. All right, I need completed and active. These should be separate colors, right? This is a status. So an active should probably be yellow, and completed can be green. That's great. Um, there it is. Nice. It did it. I again, theming. I cannot. Sorry, effing. I mean freaking. Obviously, I hate materials color system. It is. This is the worst naming structure known to man. Uh, it's terrible. This is terrible. There's just no functionality whatsoever. I don't know, dude. Um, but yeah, Luis, back to your point. Sorry, consumption of tokens. So we were having like problems. I upgraded to the ultra plan. All of that stuff used about 2 credits. So, I mean, not bad, but also, why do I need to use credits for changing an app bar? So, okay. And then we could connect this to Firebase, which I love. And you could also connect this to the web. I'm going to do that right now because that's free. So I can do that. Um, Error on change, get AI to fix it, more tokens used, just printing revenue. This is the sad reality of life, right? Like, this is sad. Um, and all of the AI tools do this. All of the vibe code tools do this, right? They have to. It's like, oh yeah, well, if we cause bugs, then you have to pay us more. Yeah, I don't think that the tools are. I don't know. I can't speak to them all. I know FlutterFlow, like, yeah, it's business, right? I'm praying that they step above and they help. That they help sort of come above that. So, all right, cool. Um, let's see. We're building. Custom deployment is coming soon. This is nice, right? I don't like all of these settings in a dropdown, personally, just because like they are a little more. You don't need a full screen for it, but like it would be nice. Like I feel like this stuff is stuff that I want in a single place, and I don't want just in a dropdown. So, all right, cool, cool, dude. Well, I'll share this. Hey, this is my DreamFlow app. I'll utilize this profile. Boom. I think everything is stored locally now. I'll share this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Luis, I'll I'll do one with Supabase, right? We'll try to connect Supabase next time, and maybe we'll continue with this app. Again, like I said, I'll use this, and yeah, that's why I built stuff. I built stuff myself, and then hopefully others will use it. But I really wish, like, I want the functionality or the flexibility of FlutterFlow. Like after this initial, I love this, and like I said, like dude, what this did in one prompt, amazing. Took 12 minutes, doesn't matter. It would have taken an hour. Like I love it. Really good. Um, and I even love some of the flexibility of some of the visual. I just wish the visual development was like a little better. Like uh, it just seems like you run into a bunch of bugs and the flexibility just doesn't progress. Like again, I don't know if I actually need this live preview here. I sort of want it in another. Like I like sort of hot reload. You know, Personally, that's a hot take. But the larger these apps get, the more complex they get, and the larger load it takes for them to actually run like this. So it's nice to showcase this in a live stream. Um, but in all honesty, I could just do it with the UI, and then I don't like. There's no other way to navigate beyond this that I know of. Like I have a widget tree here, but I don't have pages or components. I have no view or unless I'm missing it, right? I don't know if I'm missing it. Could be a total view of my project, right? So, but yeah, dude, overall, really great work by FlutterFlow, DreamFlow. Really love the UI overall. Really love the idea of the flexibility of visual, right? Like I think they've done a really good job. I love this modifiers. I think this is going to be um, where a lot of stuff is added, and when they get this to work where it doesn't cause bugs, um, it's going to be really, really good, really, really strong. So I'm excited. Again, I'm going to use this. I'm going to utilize it today. So, um, cool. All right, Hector. I only have my little son just went to sleep, so I have to be pretty quiet. So I have a page view inside a conditional builder and inside a timer. When the timer ends, I want to auto scroll the page view to next. Do you know how to do it? Um, inside a page view. Yes. Yeah, you can do this. I don't know what the conditional builder has to do with it, but there's a on timer end action. Okay. You probably need to update the page state. Now, this is what I would do if I was you. I would control the page view by a page state. Okay. Page state would be like an integer. and I would say, hey, when the page view, like, or when the timer ends, update the page view or the page state integer, increase it, increment it one, and then and then make sure that it like updates the page. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is like a fairly easy fix. You should be able to do this. So, yeah, Hector, it's a good question. Again, I don't know about the conditional builder or what that has to do with it, but yeah, set the page view from a page state integer on timer end. Uh, Increment the uh, page state and then update the page view. And you may not even need to do that. Like you could control the page view. You can just do like control page view, increment one or next, more or less. So you should be able to do both of those. Okay, yeah, timer has to be inside a component. That's okay. You can do a pass an action into the component. So pass an action, right? Execute callback. And then on timer ends in the component, right? Do the execute callback. The execute callback, right? When you select that component, you can set that action to control the page view. That's how you do it. Execute callback. So action on timer end, execute callback, action, control page view. It's gonna be solid, dude. It's gonna be really nice. That's how you do it, though. That's it, guys. Thanks for joining, everybody. We had over 100 people join on Twitter. Um, so thank you. I hope you all have an amazing weekend and happy building. I'm gonna. Hey, and I just wish I wish I could take this to FlutterFlow. I really do. I agree with you. I want to tweak this to a point where I'm happy with it. This is fine. It's just basic, you know? But overall, not so bad.